trot line modifications in the video format, as I promised in an earlier episode. This is my trot line kit that I carry with me in my bag. This is a nice little plastic container that I found at work to contain my stuff. Inside it is the following pieces of equipment. I've got my trot line wrapped on a piece of card just to keep it safe, and then the two single swivel pulleys. So essentially what we've got here is I've got a long line that has got swivels attached to it, where you'll be able to snap in dropper lines. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and then I'll get right back to you. Okay guys, we're back again. For the sake of brevity, what I've done is I've set up the trot line pulley system ahead of the time to keep the video as short as possible. This is going to be your anchor point over here, as you can see. This is the single wheel pulley that we described in the first clip. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and set up this as if we were going to use it in the bush. This is a marker float, so we attach the marker float to the loop over here, so that when you are wheeling this out, and it is out in the river, that you can see where the end of your line is. So it's just a simple marker float. So we're going to go ahead now and we're going to pull this marker float out, and the first clip is going to come through. That's the swivel that I was referring to in the first short video that I have on my channel. So what we do is, you've got your dropper line that's basically already been set up. I'll show you here. It's got your drop line on it, it's got your hook on it, and it's got a snap swivel on the other end. So all you're going to do is snap it into this eye over here, and then wheel it out into the water with your float. Second swivel comes up, and you just continue repeating the process. Take your snap swivel, snap it on. Obviously these hooks are pre-baited, and so you wind it out. Next swivel's in the line, and so on and so forth. Just be careful you don't get these fellas tangled up with each other. So many hooks and lines together, it does tend to get a bit of a jumble. So you can see the process. So now you've got your dropper line, and this guy just wheels out very easily out onto the river like that. One of the things that I must point out for you is, you can see that the gauge of the wheel on my pulley and the gauge of the size of the swivel that I'm using are matched to each other, so that the swivel can pass through the pulley. Now the reason we're using the pulley is obviously just to make it easier and less drag on the line, so that when you're setting the bait out, that it's easier just to do that. And then you would just continue going through. You would put your next hook on, snap it on, and away she goes, and then the next pulley would come through. So essentially what we're doing here is, this would be a setup that you would use on a slightly more permanent basis, or if you're like myself, I just like the ease of comfort that this thing provides for me in my pack. It's a small kit, as I showed you in the previous clip. It's got a very small modular pack that just goes straight into your go bag. What I like about this is that when you're retrieving your line, you're not doing the reverse, you're bringing the hooks back. Nothing on this line, no fish, no problem. I snap it off, I hook it onto my holder, and I pull it back. So now you're removing the hooks, so that if you have got a fish on the line, you're not having to deal with hooks that are coming through or hooks that are going back and forwards. You can actually hook it off, hook it onto your hook line, which is set up on the side over here, take off the hook, pull it back through, bring your hook back up, and so you can carry on. So you're not having to deal with a lot of hooks that are coming through the whole time. And the other thing is that now when you're packing it up, you're only packing up the paracord with the swivels on, and then you can pack up the hooks on a separate piece of card like it. So they're not getting tangled with each other. You don't have to sit and work out this whole huge crow's nest. So that's just my small modification to an existing design that you guys have got for the trot line. I hope this proves to be useful for you, as useful as it is for me, and hoping if the weather holds up that we'll actually take this out into the field and do a field demonstration for you down at the farm. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate your views and appreciate your subscriptions. Thank you very much. I'll be back.